The best of the Morning X on 99X. Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. The original 99X.
David Arquette, Davey 8.
What's happening?
What's up, Big Daddy?
Nothing much. How are you?
This is the new responsible David Arquette up at 6:30, not
Love
even
that.
groggy.
Oh, man.
You're in New York right now?
I'm in New York, yeah.
So they got you doing the press tour thing?
That's right.
How do you like that? I mean, they treat you like a king. They limo you to every building you go into, and
Well, let me tell you, Jimmy, it makes me feel important for a day.
for a day, just for a day.
I was shocked that I call his hotel at 11 expecting to get, the voicemail, and there he is. Hello. That's like David Arquette's at home, 11 o'clock in New York
great.
City.
What shows
Yeah,
are you?
incidentally, Bonds, it woke me up. I couldn't get back to sleep.
No.
I'm completely deprived.
Now I feel bad.
Nah,
What
don't feel-
shows? What are you doing today? What shows?
Today I got a few shows. I'm doing like some MTV Live show, and tonight I'm doing Conan O'Brien.
Where's
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore? Is she not up there with you?
Yeah, I haven't seen her yet. I think we do some interviews today.
Oh, you have her call us today, Davey 8, when you're doing some trip between places.
Oh, man.
Seriously, there's a shot that could happen. Yeah.
There's a shot, but that would be later in the day.
Well,
You guys aren't on the radio no more.
Well, we'll make a special. We'll be waiting by the phone.
You know,
A tape thing.
Yeah, we'll tape something with Drew Barrymore.
I think that your best TV appearances are on Conan.
Oh, yeah.
I just think that atmosphere is just the right amount of looseness for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have the right amount of spunk for a program like that, Jimmy.
I know what you're saying. Hey, I got to ask you a question because
What?
I was reading an article about.
Absolute
things-
lies.
Well, we'll find out.
Absolutely.
Now, first of all, you and Patricia and Roseanne, you all have the same two parents.
Yeah.
Are you half Jewish?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You are?
that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That's some kind of surprise.
Who's Jewish? Your mom or your dad?
My mom.
Dude, you're full Jewish.
Yeah. On the
I'm
Jewish
shocked.
side, I never got bar mitzvah or nothing.
I'm shocked.
Total shock.
I'm shocked.
Does
that
that
you were-
change? Does that change things, Jimmy, between us?
Hey, what is
it
this
bonds
little?
us. It
what is-
bonds us.
This British accent you're doing this
I know.
morning.
What is this thing you're doing? This
I don't
thing you're doing?
He's practicing for Shakespeare in Love 2. So how did your play go? You were in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, it went really well. It was a lot of fun.
There was some sleazy story about how Courtney was pissed off at all the people and friends because she saved them seats every night and they never came.
No, that was baloney.
Where do these stories come
Did
from?
they ever come?
Who knows? No, but all the producers did. But those guys are really busy. I mean,
Right, like
I
they're gonna pop.
understand.
I mean,
I'll
you would
bet she
think
was-
that they're busy.
I'll bet she may not have been.
Hey, let's just say I didn't make it to David Schwimmer's play.
There you go. What play? He's always doing stuff in Chicago because he's got that theater company in Chicago.
Yeah.
Is he
So-
mean, David?
Is he mean?
No, he's
when I-
not mean.
Because when I went to the show, I was sitting in the audience just watching him, and he seems like the meanest one of them all.
He's a tyrant.
I didn't meet him or anything. I was watching how he interchanged with everybody on the set, and he seemed like he was just a jackass.
I hear he's the most aloof. Let's put it
Really?
that way. I've heard he's the most aloof. Would it be because that's not necessarily a bad word? Would it be safe to say that?
Yeah, sure.
He just kind of keeps to himself and.
Yeah.
David,
Does
tell
his
us
thing.
about the movie, Never Been Kissed.
Oh, it's a fun one. I played Drew's brother, and she goes back to high school to sort of see what kids are doing today and update people on kids today. And she has a really hard time because high school was a really bad experience for her. So I see the opportunity, and I go back to high school too, just to sort of help her out, help her become popular.
With the way these movies are sticking on screen, these high school themed ones, you should have big success with this one.
Hey, I know.
Working the telethon there this morning too.
I know, seriously.
It's good that this film.
Go ahead and
You
pick
wanna
us
go
up.
get-
Hold
Hold
is,
on,
David.
sorry.
See
Hold
who
on.
it is.
That
Go
way.
ahead.
Oh, he put us on
Probably
hold.
Courtney on the other
I
line.
want to hear her. I
bet-
want to hear the conversation.
Courtney's probably there with him. He went in the other room. She's probably asleep.
Oh.
There's only one way to
Yeah,
find out.
that was my breakfast. It's on the way.
All right.
On the way.
Mr. Arquette, your breakfast is on the way.
with David Arquette
Hey,
on 99X.
I was saying, it's It's
I don't know what that is. I think that's my Jewish voice, Jimmy. Don't be alarmed.
I'm not alarmed. I was going to ask you, it's a good thing that, this movie's coming out now because, seriously, when was the last film that you had out?
Ravenous, so 2 weeks ago.
It was this little movie called On the Waterfront. Perhaps you remember it.
Was Ravenous just a couple weeks
It
ago?
came out
Yeah,
weeks
that
ago.
was. But,
What, did you get eaten in, like, the third scene?
yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's
Did
good.
anyone see that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I saw the trailer.
Whatever.
I saw the
Big
trailer.
Support. Thanks a lot, fellas.
Saw the trailer, and what you told me, I saw everything you were in.
Oh, man. Blur did an amazing soundtrack on that movie if you ever get a chance to see it. It's actually, like, a lot of people's cult movie. Like, they really dig it.
Hey, David.
I think it's going to have a shelf life.
I think that was a niche movie, David.
What's that?
Cannibalism movies usually a niche.
Yeah. There's only a few cannibals out there, and
Did
hopefully they're
you
locked up.
did you attend any of the Oscar parties?
No, I boycotted completely.
Really?
Because you weren't nominated?
That's right.
I
right.
don't blame you.
Me and Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Together.
He was funny.
Gosh.
I really thought you would have
But
been
you know,
great.
Jim deserved it for that movie.
That was a great movie.
I think you would have been
You
great.
like Truman Show?
I love the Truman Show.
thought it
You
was
didn't like
great.
it?
Hey, there's a little movie out there called The Weber's 15 Minutes. Look it up.
What is it?
It was a movie I did with Jennifer Tilly a long time ago. Strangely similar to
Really?
The Truman Show.
You're kidding.
That's interesting.
Well, it's a little more like Ed TV.
What's
with
it
the whole
called?
family.
It's called what?
It's called The Weber's 15 Minutes. It's god-awful.
Well, because,
Terrible film.
that's, and it's funny you should mention that because Dateline did a story a few weeks ago about a playwright in New York who is suing the producers of The Truman Show for lifting the idea and the plot line. And, you think, well, there's always one of those. But in this particular, you figure if Dateline's doing a story about it, there must be some meat to the story. So that's not the first accusation
That's my lunch. My breakfast. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on.
We're holding for
I've
David
got to
Arquette.
ask him about his band, Ear 2000. I want to find out if they can play.
Let's-
All right. Sorry about that, Jimmy. Where were
That's
you?
okay. I wasn't anywhere.
Hey, David.
There is. I'm sure there's some substance to that.
Yeah.
Substance.
We would like to invite you to perform at Big Day Out with your band, Ear 2000,
When would that be?
September 18th.
Oh,
That's
man.
a long way away, but
Well, he's a busy Hollywood actor, Leslie. He must plan his schedule accordingly.
I do. September 18th. Man.
look in your book and
Look in your
call
book
us.
and check.
I will.
Seriously, do you have projects at this point? Like it's we're April. What are we? April 7th. Do you have projects lined up through the rest of the year at this point?
I have a few lined up. A couple.
All movies.
All movies.
Some more
2
eight-
movies with Courtney this time.
That's
What?
right.
Really?
Yeah, 2 in a row.
What are they?
The first one's called The Shrink is In.
The Shrink is in.
Yeah, she plays a troubled girl who becomes the Shrink through a turn of events. And
Events.
I'm sort of like a guy who really digs her. Thank you.
In real life.
In real life, right?
Yeah, and that's that.
Now, you guys getting married this year
Yeah,
too?
when's the wedding?
We're not exactly sure. We got these 2 movies to do, so I'm not exactly sure. You know me, kids.
Yeah.
I keep it on the down low.
You keep it on the down low.
And on the catwalk in that new commercial, it's pretty funny.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
God.
The new 1-800-CALL AT&T.
I haven't seen the
Yeah.
new one yet.
He's on the catwalk doing his
It's
little...
hysterical.
It's funny.
Cool.
You know what?
They're just fun to do this.
Now, is there? How long will those AT&T spots run? Do you have a contract with them through a certain date or what?
I have 3 more to do for
They're
them,
very funny.
and then they can option a second year.
What was cool is I called David today on 1-800-CALL AT&T, and he accepted right away, which is good.
That's right.
I mean, you're really sticking to your people.
Now,
You know, I like to say that that's the only company that says thank you when you order them.
is it?
Thank you for using AT&T.
Thank you for using AT&T. I think they should have you as the recorded voice on
I'm
the.
telling you.
Thank you.
Well, now, in addition to obviously they pay you for that. Do you get lifetime free long distance? Do you get any perks like that? Do you get
I get a free cell phone.
You got a free cell phone.
That's
Just
cool.
until
Until you give up your AT&T commercials.
until they boot me.
That's not a bad deal.
That's
Here,
good.
have a
Yeah,
cell
I'm
phone.
just watching the clock. I know it's gonna It's going to be over soon.
Your time has come,
Oh,
Davey
stop it.
Yates.
Stop it.
I'll tell you what. That's called college money for the kids.
That's right.
Like they would need that, whether they have the AT&T commercials or
Yeah.
not. But so we were talking about the wedding, and now are you guys both on the same page as to how big you want the wedding and where you want to have it and all that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Small, big, what?
Pretty small.
Are you guys going to do it in Birmingham, Courtney's hometown?
That was a definite suggestion for a while, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're definitely going to have a big party there, though.
Birmingham would almost be a way to get away from the, the paparazzi and slip away and take care of it.
Not even the media wants to go to Birmingham.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, Birmingham's a beautiful place.
That's right.
Guys,
It's not
come
bad.
on.
Well, I
Work
went
with
there.
me.
I don't know. I went there and thought it was kind of a hole.
Just think
but-
when you go visit the
Birmingham's
in-laws.
like a small Atlanta. It's very nice.
Is
Yeah.
it? Maybe,
Yes.
maybe that's because I was there. I was there to see the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Yeah, maybe
so I
that's
wasn't
why.
seeing the true Birmingham, but from what I saw.
Davey, we're going to hold the date for you, September 18th. Let us know if you want to be on, all right?
Awesome. I sure will.
For Big Day Out.
David
Love the big
Arquette.
day out.
Good luck with the movie, David.
Or is
Thanks,
it?
Leslie.
Or is it David Arquette-Stein?
Oh.
Hey, listen.
Jimmy.
Hey,
This is
listen.
David Arquette, half Jew, signing off. Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Jews here in New York.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's
Don't be
Jaime Town.
alarmed.
It's Jaime Town.
You're on the best of the Morning X. If you keep listening, it might make sense. 99X.